Viewer discretion is advised. The following is an unedited, rough-cut video version of GamersCast episode 31. Alright, and that's basically it for our primary discussion of, well, the primary discussion topics. We basically do have enough time to just end the podcast right here, so do you guys want to split this into two episodes? One for, just now, ending it, and then the next for Best Games of 08?
Whatever you want.
Do you guys want to do that?
Okay. Sounds good to me.
Because it doesn't... I'm not sure if we have enough content to really go for Best Games of 08. Go on it. Because really isn't much to
I didn't even know what we were doing.
Alright, let's... Alright. Whatever. I can just cut it apart if we're going to, anyway. So, this might be episode 32, it might not, I don't know.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, the best games of 2008.
And 8.
8. 8. You can't pull out the announcer voice. Only I can.
Alright. Best games of 2008. We're not going to go by genre. We're just going to go by system since we're running low on time. Best PS3 game of 2008. The nominees are Resistance 2, Little Big Planet, Metal Gear Solid 4, Guns of Patriots, and Call of Duty 5, World at War. Adam, you're the only one amongst us who owns a PlayStation 3, so...
I've played all the nominations. It's extremely close for me between Little Big Planet and Metal Gear Solid 4. I'm gonna give it to Little Big Planet, though, because it's much more innovative in its genre, and it's done things that not many games have done before with its user-created content.
Yeah, that's the only... Yeah.
That's the only reason I'm giving it. Otherwise, it would be Metal Gear Solid 4.
Why not Resistance 2?
I mean, people like Resistance 2, some people don't. I personally do not like the Resistance games. I think the controls are horrible, and it's way too difficult. That's just my opinion, though.
Why not Call of Duty 5 World at War?
Call of Duty World at War is... I mean, overall, it's an okay game, but... it's really just doing the same stuff that Call of Duty 2, Call of Duty 3 have done, except with the gameplay of Modern Warfare. It's a great game, but it's just more of the same. I think we need a little more innovation. I'd like to see some more Modern Warfare games, though. Because I know Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 is coming out at the end of this year. Looking forward to that a lot. So I'm just putting my hopes on that. Not
to mention that Call of Duty 5 World at War runs on the Call of Duty 4 engine that Infinity Ward's been used for the last game.
That's very true. It does.
It runs on the exact same engine, and it's basically the exact same game with a different campaign based in World War II. Because I played World at War for the Wii and the 360. For some reason, I have no idea why, but I kick ass on the Wii version, and on the 360 version I suck. I have no idea why. It's just that way.
Because the Wii people don't know how to play. They're all casual gamers.
No, not necessarily. I saw a few good people on there. Like,
there are a few good people, but not too many.
I played... This is what happened. I played on the 360 once. I basically get killed. I have, like... Oh, my God. I think it was, like, 10 kills and, like, 20 deaths. Something like that. It was horrible. I go on the Wii. I got 60 kills.
That's okay. That's okay. I've done better on the 360 version. I've gotten 120 points worth of kills in one match before. And that's happened pretty often, not that much. Depends who I'm playing with.
And my team still lost in team deathmatch on that game. I don't know how, but they did. Best Xbox 360 game. This was ridiculously close for me. I already announced the winner on youtube.com/GamersCast, but I want to talk about this one more. The nominees were Gears of War 2, Fallout 3, Left 4 Dead, and Grand Theft Auto 4. Now for me, Left 4 Dead, that's ultimately a PC game. I just didn't want to give it to it because it's ultimately a PC game, and I didn't think it really was as good as the other competitors. Grand Theft Auto 4, it's a really good game for what it does, but I didn't have as much fun with that as I did as the other nominees. Then it came between Gears of War 2 and Fallout 3. This was ridiculously close. I was pulling my hair out, and I was like, I wanted to give it to Fallout 3. I was like, Fallout 3, I gotta give it to Fallout 3. It did so much. Then, at the time, they had those bugs that I heard everyone else was getting, except me. And so then I was like, alright, that's it. I'm gonna go online to AIM right now. I'm gonna I'm gonna ask every GamersCast co-host who is online what they think. So, Adam wasn't on, and I sent an IM to Corey, and I sent an IM to Steve. Both of them voted for Gears of War 2 instead of Fallout 3. So that's who I gave it to. I personally love Fallout 3, and I'm playing that infinitely times more. Wow, I just made the camera refocus.
That was great grammar there, by the way.
Infinitely times more. Well, I played it a lot more than I played Gears 2. I barely played Gears 2 that much. Fallout 3, I play every day practically. It's so much fun. It's so detailed, so much attention to detail, it's so realistic. I loved everything about it. But then Steve and Corey really wanted to give it to Gears of War 2, so that's who I gave it to.
It has a chainsaw gun. You can't beat a bloody chainsaw gun. Dear God, there's no way to beat a chainsaw gun.
Yeah. But that is why I had to give it to Gears of War 2. I personally loved Fallout 3, but whatever. Best Wii game. This was ultimately a no-brainer for me. Everyone else is like, why are you even asking my opinion? It's obvious. But anyway, nominees are Super Smash Bros. Brawl, De Blob, Rock Band 2, or Call of Duty 5 World at War. But basically, The Blob, it's okay. Rock Band 2, it was pretty fun. I didn't like the set list as much as Guitar Hero World Tour, but I liked the gameplay mechanics better than Guitar Hero. And not to mention there's that lag on the Wii version, which is annoying as hell, actually. Because when you play, it's not in sync with the actual song. It's really annoying. And then it basically came between Call of Duty 5 and Brawl. Call of Duty 5 is okay. The graphics, not very good. It was a really good game, but then between that and Brawl had a lot more lasting appeal for me. So I gave it to Super Smash Bros. Brawl for that reason. And then a lot of people argued saying Wii Music should be on the list, and I would...
No More Heroes should be on the list. I would have given Game of the Year to No More... For Wii, No More Heroes would have gotten it for me. Brawl killed... Because the online didn't work. I would have given... If I were to review Brawl, I would have given it an 8, 7.5, because the online lag just ruined the entire game for me. And No More Heroes is much more innovative. It's so cool. I love the graphics, the art style, and it's just a lot of fun to play.
No More Heroes, that was fun, but I never really played it very much. And Brawl, everyone says it had horrible online, but I never, not once, had any issue with the online play. It worked so seamlessly for me. I mean,
for me, it was terrible. It kept lagging every second, and for a very fast-paced game, that game wasn't ready to go online. I wouldn't have cared if they delayed it 2 more years. As long as they got the online working, I don't care when it comes out. As long as it does.
Adam, I laugh at you. See, I said you would say this a long time ago on an old episode of GamersCast. I said that you would say that right now.
Wow.
And then,
really?
Yes, because you said you were going to boycott Nintendo because they delayed the game. At the last delay. Do you remember that?
I guess I did.
You made an evil post on the newsfeed. You had at least 50 obscenities in it.
I did boycott Nintendo after Brawl, though.
What?
I had not bought one. I bought one Nintendo DS game since Brawl came out. Oh, and Wii Fit. But otherwise, I pretty much boycotted Nintendo.
I'm pretty sure a one-person boycott isn't going to do anything. But
Of course it won't. I would have boycotted anyway. The games that came out this holiday were awful.
but basically, I don't
Not
honestly
the DS
think
ones.
I don't think you would
Not
have.
necessarily.
I don't think you would have
Seems right.
honestly waited.
The DS ones were sweet.
I
Chrono
don't.
Trigger was freaking awesome.
I don't
Oh, yeah,
really
Chrono
think
Trigger's
Adam would have
awesome.
waited 2 years. He would have shot someone by then. He'd really.
You can join me.
You did not see that post. I had to delete it, and it got horrible comments of people who were like,
That, I did see it.
Well, it was 6:30 in the morning. I was tired. This kind of blows up, and I just went crazy.
"You went absolutely insane," is what you did.
I was having
Made me laugh.
I think I was having a bad morning that morning. I don't know. It depends if I woke up late or there are no more Pop-Tarts in the pantry. It all depends on what's coming towards me. And
So
then
if there's no
it's
Pop
basically
Tarts,
that.
you'll threaten someone's life.
Yeah, basically.
Huh?
It's reasonable to me.
I've never had a Pop Tart.
You're
I'm
kidding,
gonna
right?
threaten your life now.
Go to your supermarket, buy the s'mores.
Why does nobody believe that?
Because you're an idiot.
Nobody ever believes me when I say that. Moving on. Best PC game of 2008. Left 4 Dead, Spore, Call of Duty 5, or Fallout 3. This one I haven't awarded on YouTube yet because I really wasn't sure. Spore is like 5 games in one. Left 4 Dead is amazing. Call of Duty 5, it's the same as Call of Duty 4, ultimately. And Fallout 3, like I said, is just spectacular. Absolutely well done. What do you guys think about this one?
This is a tough one. Definitely between Spore and Fallout 3.
Why not Left 4 Dead?
I mean, Left 4 Dead's a really fun game, but just based on content, it only has about 4 campaigns full of
That
4
really
or
pissed
5
me.
levels each. It just doesn't have the
If it had
amount of content to be Game of the Year material.
if it had more lasting appeal, a longer campaigns, and ultimately, I don't know about you guys, but if I play it alone, I get bored. I have to be with someone to play the game and for it to be fun.
Exactly. That's the same with me. The game you have to be playing with someone else for it to be fun.
And not over Xbox Live, somehow you have to be playing with someone. My friend, he got ridiculously bored with the game and had to return it because of that. But as long as you're with someone, it's ridiculously fun because The Witch, it's just so much fun. But alone, it is not. It's just, I don't know why. It just does, you know what I mean? So,
Yeah.
Steve, what's your take on this, since you actually have a PC that's capable of playing a majority of these games?
Thank you, Karma. Well, my vote would go for Spore because in not any other game can I creep someone out by making a gigantic penis monster. I can't do that in Left 4 Dead. So, or any of the other games. And I'm
Gigantic
pretty sure
penis
that
monster.
freaking the
Should
hell out
that be the
people
episode title? Penis Monster?
What?
Should Penis Monster be the episode title?
If you want people to never watch the show again, yeah.
True, never mind. Anyway. Yeah.
Do we have DS on that category list?
I didn't make any nominees for it because I haven't really bought any DS games. You can go right ahead though.
All right.
But not until
No, let's-
not until we award the PC game first. My vote, Spore, it's basically a combination of 5 different games, 5 different phases. I've played the first phase extensively. I haven't really done much with the other ones, but from what I've heard, from what I've read, from other people I've seen play it, from other people I've talked to, it's basically a light version of other games that are better. It's basically
You
5...
only played the first stage. You only played the stage where you went around as a cell. Alright, so you're an idiot. That's great.
I'm just saying, based on what I've seen, heard, read, comparing it to what I've actually played in Fallout and what those same sources have seen, heard, read about it, I honestly have to think Fallout for this one. Adam?
Oh, I'm gonna go with I mean, you can play Fallout 3 on other consoles, so I'm gonna really give the edge to Spore.
Epic fail, Matt.
I've been overridden twice already.
That's game, set, and match. 5 points to me for being an asshole.
Next category. iPhone/iPod Touch Game of the Year. I haven't really made a nominee list for this because there's just literally thousands upon thousands of games.
No, don't die!
Um,
I'm playing touch physics right now.
on your touch. What?
Yes. I keep dying.
Okay. Thank you, Steve. But there's literally thousands upon thousands of games on here, so it's really hard to make a nominee list for something like that. Especially considering it just came out, and hold on, I'm gonna look. Oh, they took away the number. There used to be a number next to the categories to tell you exactly how many there were. But ultimately, there's over 100,000 apps, and that just came out.
What, 9,000?
I knew that was coming. But from what I've
The
seen...
number of apps. It's over 9,000!
9,000!
What, 9,000? That's impossible!
Alright. I'm gonna have to... I've guessed Rolando, Tap Tap Revenge, I Love Katamari. Adam, name some games.
Space Monkey, Brothers in Arms, Hero of Sparta,
Spore.
Spore, Origins.
Spore
yeah.
sucked.
It wasn't that great, but
It was awful.
Alright, out of those games, what do you think, Adam?
Out of all those games, that's a really tough one considering that there's so many, it's really hard to pick. But overall, the ones I probably play most, I just got Hero of Sparta. It's a lot of fun, really reminds me of God of War. Brothers in Arms is probably the closest thing you'll ever get to a console experience on the iPhone. What else games do I have?
Rolando?
Rolando. Oh, Rolando's fun. It's just kind of tough for me. I'm not really good at puzzle solving in games, and
I
especially
agree.
with those kind of mechanics,
I
it's a
agree.
little confusing for me.
I love the game, it's just really hard.
Yeah, that's
Yes.
exactly.
I keep hitting those damned black things. The evil Rolandos.
Right.
Is Rolando racist? Find out next episode.
Dragon Ball is...
Well, yeah, but it's Japanese.
True. Moving on. So, I don't know who I'd have to give my vote for. That's just way too close. I mean, Rolando's ridiculously fun. Tap Tap's fun. Katamari is really fun.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Adam, you decide.
Let me see It's definitely gonna be something I'm already on my phone, so it's
Same.
eliminated like thousands of games already.
Same.
Let's see what else there is. Let's see, for free games, I'd say Trace and Jellycar are a lot of fun.
I've never played them.
Oh, Pappy
Yeah, they're
Jump
pretty
as
fun.
well, that's great. And Cube Runner.
Cube Runner is amazing.
Let's see. Oh, Tetris. Tetris is also a great game.
I do
Trism.
not feeling Tetris. The
Yeah,
touch
that's not Game of the Year material, but...
the touch
Oh,
controls.
Trism.
The touch
Trism, that's another
controls
one.
are way off. The touch
Crash Nitro Kart is awesome. Crow Mag Rally.
No, Crash, no. It's way too laggy.
Wait, you're playing on a first-gen iPod Touch, right?
Yeah.
Those honestly are, in comparison to the other ones, one developer said, if you want to play games on an iPhone or iPod Touch, do not play them on the first-gen iPod Touch, because the memory on that is lower than the rest of the lineup, like the iPhone 3G, and second-gen iPod Touch.
I've got the second gen.
I can tell because mine runs out of memory when I'm using Safari, and then it goes
I'm sure it goes just like that, Matt.
It does.
Yeah. Have I mentioned you're an idiot recently?
Yes.
I don't think I've done it enough. You're an idiot.
Overall, this is so hard. I'm just gonna give it to something on the first page because I've had that for a while. I'm gonna give this to Tap Tap Revenge, just because it was one of the first games to launch with the App Store, and it's been keeping up with the free downloadable content. They're making the game better and better. There's going to be a next-gen 2.0 update coming out next year for the free version of the game. I'm going to definitely give it to Tap Tap Revenge.
I am going to have to say Tap Tap Revenge 2 by the slimmest of margins, because they're keeping up the game, they're updating it. I've got the other iterations of it, including the Christmas Tap Tap and Tap Tap Dance. Tap Tap Dance is really innovative. They've done a lot of stuff. It shows how they're working on expanding the game, and it makes the game, it just makes the experience so much better. And they already said they're going to implement those into Tap Tap Revenge. Yes, they're making money with the other iterations, but for the most part, Tap Tap Revenge, amazing game. Isn't as expansive as the original homebrew Tap Tap Revolution was, because the iPod's the SDK's APIs don't let you go into the music, but whatever. I just have to give it to Tap Tap by the slimmest of margins, though. Steve, do you agree?
I don't care.
Steve, say something.
I just said something.
Elaborate.
Elaborate on what?
What do you think should be iPhone, iPod Touch Game of the Year?
I'm really having a lot of fun with touch physics right now. But the stupid ball won't die.
Alright, so Tap Tap Revenge it is.
Find the bloody star.
Alright.
Go.
Moving on. DS Game of the Year. Steve, this is your turf.
Alright, my turn. Let's see. Well, I forgot which ones were released this year, so I'm going to go through a list.
Oh my god.
Don't worry, I'm not going to do the crappy ones.
Alright.
Okay, so basically... Oh, yep, that was one. I didn't like that, though. Liked that. That was okay. That was pretty good.
Woo!
That was pretty good. Ooh, that was really intuitive, actually. That wasn't. That was okay. Oof. This is a tough one, actually. There were some pretty good games this year for DS. Okay. Well, the most innovative, I'd say, would be... I'm hearing myself again. This is unfortunate. Most innovative would be World Ends With You, I think. That was a huge breakaway for Square Enix, especially because they usually just stick with the established franchises. So it was a nice touch, nice breakaway from that. Nice game in general. But I'd have to say the game I had the most fun with, I guess, would have to be Chrono Trigger. Even though it's an old game and it was probably given great reviews. It was out 10, 15 years ago. I don't remember when it was. But it was still excellent, just as awesome as it was, had some great new features, and it was just the most fun to play, in my opinion. So yeah, I'm going to have to give it to Chrono Trigger.
Right.
Sad. Which pains me because it wasn't the most original game, but it was pretty good.
Not Rune Factory?
Well, that was really good, too, but it needed some work. It had a lot of glitches, but it was definitely a lot of fun, Rune Factory, I would say. Ninja Gaiden was pretty good. Let's see. The Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles game, that was really good. But I'd say that, at least from the nostalgia value, I don't know, I just had the most fun playing it, was Chrono Trigger, because it has the best story, clearly. But Rune Factory was still pretty fun, I have to say. I'll give that a second, and then Professor Layton I'd give a third. That was pretty good.
Alright.
That was a good puzzle. So yeah, that's me. I know
So-
that was the worst review I've ever given, but okay, that's good.
Alright, it's the only review you've ever given.
No, I gave Rune Factory.
Oh, right. Oh, you did
Silly
other
boy.
reviews?
What?
You did other reviews?
Yes.
That you never sent to me?
Yep.
Oh.
I've had those done for months. I'm just an asshole, and I'm not going to send them to you.
Right. So you wasted your time making a review that it's never going to be published.
Basically.
You have the FTP, you upload it.
Nah, I'm too lazy.
Alright. Anyway, I guess that pretty much wraps things up. Do you guys want to split the episodes? Because we had a good half hour of discussion in for Game of the Year.
What does that mean?
What?
It's almost. Don't worry about that.
I don't think Games of the Year should count as a separate episode, but we could still split it up. I don't think it should
Wait, we
count
forgot
as
about
an
PSP
episode.
Game of the Year.
No! No, 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 no,
We'll give that to God of War Chains of Olympus, call it a day.
Alright.
Why?
Because I don't want to go through that again. Remember what happened last time?
I liked Star Ocean better, actually. That was a good game. That was a good game. I should actually play that. Thanks for reminding me that I have to play that.
We didn't miss any platforms, did we?
No.
Virtual
We actually covered them
Console?
all.
Xbox Live Arcade? Okay, Virtual Console.
Oh, that's a tough one.
Mario RPG.
I'm
World
going
of... Oh, wait, are we doing with Virtual Console or WiiWare?
Virtual Console.
Okay.
It has to be a Wii game because that's the only system these guys own.
Ocarina of Time.
That was last year.
I don't care, it's every year. Ocarina of Time is eternal.
I'm gonna have to say Mario RPG.
Oh, she can't be fair.
Steve, Link was in Mario RPG,
No, you
That's
did.
a lie. He was a picture frame.
but it made doo 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 doo. So therefore, it wins.
No, it's a lie. But yeah, Super Mario RPG I never played, but I heard it was really good, so let's give it to that and be done with it.
Alright, it was made by Square Enix.
I know.
So yeah,
Actually, it was made by Enix. Or Square. They were separate back then, I think.
yeah, there was Square.
Let me see. Yeah, it was Square.
Square. What a square. Anyway,
No.
anyway, best WiiWare game.
No, I will not. I'm gonna give it to World of Goo just because it was the most innovative and probably one of the more fun ones.
Same.
World of Goo.
World of Goo.
Confirmed.
World of Goo equals winner. Alright, moving on. Best Xbox Live Arcade game.
Banjo-Kazooie.
Banjo-Kazooie.
I
Confirmed.
don't. This is too hard for me. I haven't played any this year. Really bought any this year.
Banjo-Kazooie.
I don't know what the hell Banjo Kazooie.
Banjo-Kazooie is an amazing game. My full review. I even did a video review for that, which was really good, and it got lots of views because it took the...
Oh no! Wait! I do have a game of the year. It's not Banjo Kazooie.
What?
Braid, I'm giving it to.
Blasphemy.
Thanks for reminding me of that. Braid
no.
is innovative, and it's fun. It's just overpriced.
And Banjo-Kazooie is fucking awesome. Therefore, Banjo-Kazooie wins.
Alright.
Alright.
Me and Steve both vote for Banjo-Kazooie.
Steve and I.
Steve and I both vote for Banjo-Kazooie, therefore it wins.
Oh, best PlayStation Network game. We forgot about that one.
I wasn't done yet.
Okay.
What's the PlayStation Network?
That's the
basically-
PlayStation 3 online content. Kind of like Xbox Live Arcade, but the games are better.
Banjo-Tooie comes
So
out
it's
soon.
retarded.
Alright, fine, Adam, go ahead. Best PlayStation Network game. PSN.
I'm gonna give it to either. This is a tough one. Either Ratchet and Clank Future Quest for Booty or
Buddha, Buddha,
or
Buddha,
The
Buddha.
Last Guy. The Last Guy was a lot of fun, and it feels like one of those really old arcadey games, and and it's probably more innovative. I'm gonna give it to The Last Guy.
The Last Guy.
It's an awesome game. It's $5. Check it out.
And it has a stupid name.
Yeah, it's fine.
Alright. Alright, anyway. That pretty much wraps it up, because pretty sure we didn't miss anything this time.
I don't think we did.
Best Xbox original game? Maybe?
I don't think we need to go there.
Yeah, we don't need to go there.
Don't forget about the best Game Boy Advance game of the year.
What?
Yeah,
I don't think
new
any
ones keep
releases
coming out.
What?
That's a lie. One of them came out in Europe. One game.
One? Alright, what was that game?
Let's see. It was called Pixeline. It's in Danish.
Pixeline is the winner!
Hooray! I've just lost hearing in my right ear.
Woo! Woo!
Not fun. You
Fun.
guys suck.
We suck. We suck, you suck. I suck, he sucks.
Okay, so you're gay. Gotcha. Moving on.
Alright, moving on. Alright, since we're doing best of 08, we might as well go and say it. What were your favorite games? What games are you looking forward to most in 2009? Oh wait, whoa, oh my god, we forgot. I forgot. Overall, game of the year.
It's over 9,000.
What do you want?
Wonder Woman? What? Anyway, out of all the winners today, because we're actually doing this in the afternoon for once. Feels like 9 o'clock. Whatever.
It does.
Yay.
And it's 4:45. Alright, so what games are you looking for? What game do you think should be the overall best game of 2008? The nominees are Fallout 3, Gears of War 2, what were the other winners? Tap Tap Revenge, Spore, what else won? Super Smash Brothers Brawl,
Little Big Planet.
Chrono Trigger, Little Big Planet, Super Mario RPG, Legend of the Seven Stars, World of Goo, The Guy game,
The Last Guy.
The Last Guy. Did I miss any?
Nope, I think you got them all.
Out of those, I had to conclude Fallout just because it's awesome. But anyway, what do you guys think the winner should be?
I'm going to agree with you and say that Fallout 3 should be Game of the Year. It has so much depth, and it's just completely different from most of the other games on the systems that it's on.
That's interesting because Gears of War 2 won Game of the Year for 360.
That is.
That's
But
very
that's Europe, and everyone has their own opinion. What did they say, Sproul?
I personally wanted Fallout to win. Everyone else wanted Gears to win. I was overridden, remember? So, Steve, what is your take on this?
As with every single year you ask me this question, the answer is Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time. Let's give it a hand for winning yet again. But no,
Mario Galaxy
to be
won
completely
last
honest,
year.
even though I never played it, I would just go with Little Big Planet simply because of the innovation, and I like the direction it's taking things, because innovative games I like a lot more than ones that just pump in things into it. So I would go with that because innovation's a good thing to look into for sure.
Personally, I want to go with Fallout 3, but it didn't win 360 Game of the Year, which makes it feel inappropriate for it to win, even though I really, really think it should. So, I guess I can't say Gears 2. It does not have enough lasting appeal for me, but I really want to give it to Fallout, because the other games, Tap Tap Revenge, fun, not Game of the Year worthy. those other downloadable content games. World of Goo, definitely not. It's fun. It's not Game of the Year worthy. Let's see what else. I really just want to give it to Fallout because it's just an amazing immersive experience. That's really just amazing, and all the bugs are gone now that apparently were there. So I guess I'm gonna have to give it to Fallout 3. But how about this? Let's open it up to the listeners also. For the staff, for the GamersCast staff verdict, it'll be Fallout 3. Guys, comment down there below and let us know what you think should be the overall game of 2008. If you are listening to this over iTunes and not watching this on YouTube, you can go and send us an email to gamerscast@gamerscastpodcast.com, subject line, Game of the Year. That should settle things, yes?
Yes.
Sure.
And now, I definitely think there's enough content in this episode to split it into 2 parts. So, should this be episode 32? Should part 1 end up being episode 32 and this be episode 31?
Yep. I think that's a good idea.
Well, you know what I think we should do in this one? I think we should add games we're looking forward to in the next year.
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention that. Games that we're looking forward to. Some games that caught my attention. I'm just going to go by platform real quick. Resident Evil 5, definitely one to look forward to. Halo Wars, a little bit I'm looking forward to. On the Wii, Punch-Out looks interesting, but it looks way too casual, even though everyone else is all hyped up about it. So as of right now, what my favorite for next year is going to end up being, I want to say Resident Evil 5. Oh yeah, just as a look back, last year, Super Smash Bros. won Super Smash Bros. Brawl 1 as best upcoming game, yet to be released. So that's interesting. So, yeah. Adam, what are you looking forward to most this year?
There's so many games this year I'm looking forward to, as in comparison to last year. Killzone 2 I'm definitely looking forward to. The game looks beautiful and it looks like a fun game. Halo Wars, not too much. Not really into the real-time strategy games. Resident Evil 5 is something that looks awesome. Definitely got to play a demo first before I check it out. What else? Prototype. That game looks amazing. I'm a huge fan of the guys who make it. They made The Incredible Hulk Ultimate Destruction, one of my favorite games for GameCube. What else? There's so much. Saw the video game. Well, there's no footage or anything, but it's well into production. Brett, the publisher that was supposed to release it shut down, and it's rumored that it's going to be somewhere else. So I'm hoping it's going to release. Halo 3 ODST looks pretty cool. It's definitely, I have a feeling it's going to be different than Halo 3, but it's still going to be Halo.
Halo 3.
So I'm somewhat looking forward to that as well. What else? Hold on, there's so many games. It's so hard.
That's
what else is there?
what...
Oh, I got it. God of War 3, even though I think that's not even going to make 2009, but 2010, that is my top game on the list. Ratchet and Clank Future 2, I'm looking forward to. There was a second one, Quest for Booty, but that's more of a 1.5.
Out of 10.
Ratchet and Clank Future 2 is going to be awesome. What else is there?
A lot.
Microsoft's probably got some stuff ahead. Xbox Live Prime Time is coming in the spring. That's a free service. For Wii, there's nothing I'm really looking forward to at the moment. Maybe there'll be something later on down the road.
Zelda,
yes. Whenever that comes.
hopefully it comes.
Let's hope for it. Oh, and also I'm looking forward to the Beatles game that Harmonix is working on. I'm hoping that's going to be decent. Because all I'm thinking it's going to be right now is Rock Band with Beatles songs. Hopefully it'll be something a little bit more than that.
Yeah.
And I think that might cover it. If I think of more, I'll just spit them out. But I think that's it for now.
Alright, Steve, what are you looking forward to most in 2009?
Okay, this is gonna be a long list because 2009 looks kind of freaking awesome.
Kind of.
Let's start with the smallest two categories first. The only two that I'm actually considering getting in those categories. Xbox 360. Looking forward to Final Fantasy 13 because I love those games. Anyways, PSP. The new Star Ocean games look awesome. Okay, now let's get to the long list. Let's start with the Wii. Wii is gonna be great. Okay, so we've got. First off, we've got the sequel to a game on the DS that I really like. Not many people did, but I did. Called Trace Memory R. Looks pretty nice, I think. Another one that looks really interesting. Don't know much about it, but it looks fantastic, and it seems fantastic so far. Called Arc Rise Fantasia. That's an RPG. Another one, Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles: Echoes of Time. That'll be on the DS and the Wii, and
Wait.
I love.
Echoes of Time.
Yes.
Isn't that a copyrighted
No.
by
Not
Echo
even
the
close.
Dolphin?
Echoes,
No.
not
like,
Echo.
you know, Echoes.
Oh, I was thinking of Tides of Time. Never mind. Go on.
You're an idiot. Alright, moving on. Rune Factory Frontier. Looks interesting, but I don't like Harvest Moons when they're on consoles. Little King's Story. That looks really interesting. Like, it's made by the people who make Harvest Moon, Dragon Quest, Final Fantasy, and good composers. The concept itself is pretty funny. You're just a kid who finds a crown that forces everyone to obey you. Without question. I wish I could find that crown. I want it.
No.
But basically, it's like a city builder, but it looks pretty fun. You can build up your city, you build up armies, you fight against other cities. Looks pretty fun. Let's see. Sonic, not looking forward to because it's gonna suck. Let's see. Hang on, I've got a list of things here. Tales of 10, which is a tentative title right now. Anyone knows the Tales series, like Tales of Destiny, Tales of Eternia, Tales of Vesperia, etc., will know that this is the next Mothership title in that, and it looks fantastic. Don't know anything about it, but it looks amazing, and I really want it to come out soon. Alright, DS. DS should be fun. We've got, first off, Ash, which is our archaic sealed heat, and it's the only DS game, or the first one at least, that's on a 2 gigabit card, which is a huge size for a DS game. Takes full advantage of that, looks pretty good. Blue Dragon, I don't know much about it, but it could be fun. Dragon Quest IX, looking forward to that a lot, because I do like that series quite a bit. Let's see. Kingdom Hearts, no, because I don't really like that series. Fire Emblem, possibly, not really. Oh, this one you guys will like. I think you guys have played this game. Mario & Luigi RPG 3.
Yes.
Oh my god, yes. I'm looking forward to that one.
That's
Definitely
the
looking
only
forward to that.
reason I set up a repair order for my DS.
Looks phenomenal, as usual. I hope the same humor's there, the gameplay. It was amazing first 2 games, and I hope the third is just as amazing.
Minus the tutorials.
Yes, it looks... Well, as long as you can forget the tutorials, exactly. I hate the tutorials so much.
Horrible
But
tutorials.
they
Jump?
take forever.
I know.
Let's see. The next game on that list is Phantasy Star Zero from the Phantasy Star series. Looks pretty good. I've heard good things about the Japanese version. I've played a bit of it. Pretty fun. Infinite Space looks very interesting. Gotta keep my eye on that one. Finally, on that list, from the same people who brought you Phoenix Wright, which is the reason I want to be a lawyer. I love those games so much, and they have inspired me to go into law. Anyways, which is ironic, really, if you think about it, me going into law. But I digress. Perfect Prosecutor, Perfect Prosecutor, Miles Edgeworth, looks pretty fun. I love the game so far, so it's good. Alright, and that's basically my list.
Alright, cool.
A lot of stuff to look forward to. Oh, and of course Zelda, naturally.
Naturally.
That's just a given, though. That's basically expected.
Shouldn't even
every
have to
year.
say that.
Exactly. I say it at least as many times every episode. Oh, and also, Tales of Hearts. I really like that to come to the U.S. Doubt it will, but that would be pretty fun if it did. All right.
Alright.
When Legacy of Y, but
I don't know how I'm going to mix up the episode count, but whatever. So I guess this is episode 31. The first half of this is episode 32. Because that makes more sense. Although it'll confuse the hell out of the listeners.
I don't care.
We're doing it!
They can go screw themselves.
Woo!
What? I didn't say anything. Ridiculous. But yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, that was episode 31 and 32 of GamersCast. I hope you enjoyed it. Check us out online at GamersCastPodcast.com. Subscribe to our newsletter by adding gcnewsletter@gmail.com to your Wii's address book. You can check our YouTube channel out, which is constantly growing, at youtube.com/GamersCast. And we'll be back with more exciting content coming soon. Probably next month.
Also, if you want me to insult you, send me fan mail so I can insult you. It's great, really. But yeah, fan mail, that'd be nice.
Yeah, fan mail's
I like
cool.
being known that I'm loved. I'm so alone.
GamersCast at GamersCastPodcast.com, everyone. And until next time, I'm Matthew Goldsman.
I'm Adam Shear.
And I'm an asshole. I mean Stephen Kasky.
We'll see you next time, guys. Good night. Good morning. Good afternoon.
Until tomorrow.
Good evening. Good... Oh, happy Martin Luther King Jr. Day.
Go screw yourself.
Good night, everybody. Whoa.
Ciao. If you never
This
say that
is
again, I'll kill
Three
you.
Dog. This is Three Dog, your neighborhood DJ in the wasteland.
You suck.
Catch you next time, guys. Oh yeah, like I said, the video version is unedited and will be on YouTube shortly once I cut it into 2 episodes. See ya.
Ciao.
See ya.
Ciao.
And I'm gonna push stop on the camera.